right, we are live. One like, no people. One people, one like. Hello, how are you? Hoping that you guys can hear me. Hey, Joe, how are you? Can you hear me? Damian Bloodstone, Simone, how are you guys? Can you hear me? Stacy, Troy, yo, Dale. All right, you guys can hear me. What's up, Caden? Janie, Keith, Truth Quest, Maurice, Glades Creature, Alligator Horse. Thank you, Dale. Patriotic Yank, how are you guys? Mamba Bite. That's an interesting name. I like that. Don Combs, Juno, David Trent is in the house with us. Nick Hendricks, Julie Bug. Whew, had a shitty day. I'm sorry, Stacy. I'm glad that you're here with us, though. How are you, Nino, you sexy MFer? Anna Mays, Sonia, DL, how are you, DL? DL, to your question, I believe you asked me a question in an email today. I didn't get a chance to email you back, but I haven't spoken to Victor, so there's no way I'd be able to ask him that question. I got those, Joe. I got those. We're going to have to wait till next week to do them then, because I was a little late. I was running a little late. Soul Harvester, how are you? Layden, Janie, rockin' steady. Pumpkin love. Dude, I don't care what you say, rockin' steady. Smashing Pumpkins is one of the greatest bands of the 90s. Dude, I was just watching YouTube, and there was a song that they did on Melancholy and Infinite Sadness called Bodies, and Chino from the Deftones came on and did the vocals while Billy Corgan was playing guitar. It was freaking awesome. Sean, what's up? Floyd, how are you? Nez Lover, Spirit Level. Andres, yes, they are sick. Dave, how are you? Donna, Trent, Teresa Wilkins, how are you? Neck, what's up, brother? I got that box waiting right here. I got the box. I'm going to share the stuff with you guys. Hang on one second. Let me pull the box in. So, as you guys know, old Neck came down and visited me. We went to the Bigfoot, the Sasquatch event up here. And he sent me a box. Yeah, DL, most definitely. He saved the classics. How are you? Dude from Texas. Thank you. I appreciate it. So really quick, Neck, the old Shack Neck, sent me this. So when I go out into the wilderness, came with some little goodies like the handle. I got some chestnuts to roast up. This is Staghorn sumac. You make it like a tea. This is an alligator gar skull. And many of you who've been with the channel know that I got a alligator skull or a head from Ben from New Orleans. And this is going right next to it. My dad, when I showed my dad was playing with the tongue. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Who plays with the freaking skull's tongue? This is the kind of leatherish from the alligator gar. Sent me some really cool journals. I got 3 of these. These are modest goods. And Nick, I gave one to Abigail. So, because you sent me 3, so I hooked my buddy, my oldest daughter, up with one. A road flare. We got a patch, a Bigfoot patch. Undefeated hide and seek champion. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me take it out of the thing. Oh, shit. Oh, there's 2. Okay. Look how cool that is. He's doing the dab. He's fucking dabbing. And then all the paths you take in life, make sure a few of them are diet. And then a Bigfoot keychain. One of the coolest things is at the bottom here. Just give me 1 second. A very interesting knife, as many of you know. I like knives. Very cool. And the sheath is very soft. Last knife Nick gave me, I cut my finger wide open on. There's an owl, a thing for owls, which I'm not going to take out because it takes too long to put in. But it's like an owl identifier. But check this shit out. This thing is so cool. Nick got one and I've got one. Christopher, how are you? Jordan, how are you? KH, how are you? So look at this drum, right? It's a drum with the tree of life on the back. And dude, hey Pearl, yes, it's coming back. Savage, Sunny Hat, listen. So there I am, 11:30 this morning. My dad's out on the porch with me. I'm in my PJs. I've got all the crackheads walking by. And I'm, hey. Dude, I swear to God, like 6 of them wanted to fucking do a powwow in my front yard. It was fucking unbelievable. So, Nick, thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. And I don't know if she's in here yet, but a special shout out to Nikki. Nikki, thank you for your gift earlier this afternoon. I appreciate, or about an hour ago. Thank you very much. So yeah, let me pack this all up real quick, and then we'll get into the old live stream, baby. You know, I'm just kind of like really nicely putting this stuff in here, but my OCD is going to go bonkers. And when I get done with this live stream, I'm going to have to repack it because I'm a creature. Look at this thing. Why the fuck would my dad play with its tongue? Look at its tongue. Do you see it? He's like, is that the tongue? I can't believe that's the tongue. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Andy Davis, what's up, brother? So, Danny, how are you? Danny Marie is in the house. Yeah, Joe, I did get your emails. Right at the end, I didn't check my email until like right before. Rockin' steady, I know. Captain Ron, how are you? Whew. Wow, what a week. What a week, man. I really needed this. What's up, No Cap? Bussin', how are you, brother? Lynn Davis. I really needed this today because, okay, I have no idea how and what went down with my card, but I'm I paid all my bills, and I went to Isabel's birthday is in 3 weeks. So I pulled money out. I put that aside for her birthday. And then I went to do something to check my bank account. And I was missing like a little bit of money. And I'm like, what the hell? And then about an hour later, I get a call from an automated call from my bank asking me if these purchases were mine. Check these purchases out. Larry the Lounge Lizard video game, $320. Larry the Lounge Lizard video game, $420. Larry the Lounge Lizard, $83. Some princess game, $9.99. $9.99 for another princess game. And I'm like, what the hell? All I can say is there is some neckbeard that is in his basement, probably wearing the tightest tighty whities and the biggest shit stain, playing Larry the Lounge Lizard, and he is super wealthy on that game. And if I ever find you, I am going to beat your neckbeard ass. So I did get a new card. What happened was I got a new card, and yeah, I guess so. No cap. I did read that. I got a new card, and hopefully it never happens again. And it was weird because like Abigail, I had bought an Abigail tickets to oh my God, Godsmack, and gave her some money to go. Gravity Cheeseburger, how the fuck are you? And this is just so nuts, dude. I hated it. So I really needed today. And then after talking to Jesse last night, holy shit, what an encounter. That man was truly an inspiration for being able to hold it together. Adam, how are you? You know, when I talked to Jesse, it was so funny how he started the conversation off. You know, it was like, he's like, I just want to let you know that, hey, Donna, how are you? He goes, I just wanted to let you know, he goes, that I hated you. He goes, you were too upbeat. You were always fucking happy. He's screaming, shall we, and this and that. Lucifer Jesus, Robert Sharp, how are you guys? And it was just one of the saddest experiences I've ever heard. And then I was reading a comment, and I forget who said it, but the subscriber mentioned the creek where this happened. And I was like, that's right where that happened. Because he was the subscriber was like, thanks, Adam. He was like, you know, it's really crazy out where you were mentioning in the Weller Creek area is insane. So, IE Native, how are you? Pyro Bob. Yeah, Neslever, I 100% with you on that. Rockin' Steady. All right, so I'll give you guys the update on the Brad situation. It was so Brad had an experience that we all know that he's an adrenaline junkie. He wasn't going to go hunt. He wasn't going to do anything dumb. He was just hiking. He went on a hike. He had done some stuff and ended up seeing, I promised him I wouldn't say anything about the experience, but he saw something. And shortly thereafter, he was warned not to even talk about what he saw, which, as you know, Brad was on Vic's show twice, my show twice. he's not afraid of talking, and it was just weird. So, Melody Page, how are you? John Foster. What's going on? Caden, I know I said hi to Caden. I know, no Thunderbolt Lightning. So I got some really good encounters for us all. Did anyone do their homework this week and watch VHS 85? Did anyone get to see it? So good. Moose, I don't know if I said hi to you yet, but hi, how are you? Spirit level. Dude from Texas did. It was fucking weird, wasn't it? Guys, you gotta watch it. It's so weird. It's It's stupid, but it's so stupid it's good. You know what I mean? Like, just so freaking good. Catherine, the assignment for last week was to watch the movie VHS 85. It's just an old horror movie or new horror movie set in 85. It's pretty cool. To be honest with you, you didn't miss much, but it's still a pretty awesome movie. Truth Quest, I agree with you wholeheartedly. Barbie B, how are you? No, it's not actually a VHS. No, it's just, that's what it's called. There's like a couple of movies called VHS 85, VHS 91, 99, and VHS Viral. And they're all little segments of like found footage stuff, and it's pretty cool. Dean Ferguson, I'm depressed. I'm a single dad. Me too, buddy. Me too. Is it Blair Witchy? No. Better than Blair Witchy. Killer Clowns is good. Shocker, wasn't that a movie? That was like that prisoner movie. Shocker. I think that was where the guy got electrocuted. And I think the theme song was "No More Mr. Nice Guy" or something like that. So I got some good encounters for us tonight, and Eduardo, how are you? All right, we'll jump. Yes, it was a Wes Craven movie. Yeah. The dude was in the prison, and it like the soundtrack was freaking awesome. The Cannibal Diaries. I gotta check that out. All right. I don't know why the printing came out so small on this, but first encounter of the night. Larry Lindman, thank you so much. Holy shit. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. God bless you. Shall we used to aggravate me too? Gotta love it now. I'd be concerned if I didn't hear it. Thanks, Brandy Light. Yeah, when Jesse dude, it was so funny because he said it like 6 times, and I'm like, dude, I get it. You hated me. Like, and he's like, no, but you don't understand. I don't hate you now. He goes, you have helped me. He goes, you and a few other channels have helped me. He said that How to Hunt guy, Dark Waters, but me and How to Hunt are his like 2 favorite channels to watch. And I was like, wow. So Larry, happy friggin' birthday, brother. I hope you're having a blessed day. I hope you're not at work today, man. Larry Lindman works so freaking much. I hope that you're at home enjoying this. And if you're at the hospital today, just do one of these to the nurses. Pinch the little tail. Deet, deet. You are working. Damn, brother. All right. So first encounter of the night. And you got to bear with me because I printed this out, but look how freaking small it came out. Ridiculous. Hello, sir. I was RV camping with my Irish wolfhound Marty last summer. We were in an old campground outside of Naples, Florida. Marty wanted out at around 10 p.m. at night. Not long after I had let him out, I heard a loud yelping from the swamp. I immediately flooded the area with my handheld spotlight, calling out to Marty. That's when I saw an unusual creature with eyes that glowed a brilliant orange and red. The creature was yellowish brown, 2.5 feet tall, bipedal, with several foot-long spikes on its back. It was hunched over Marty, sucking the blood from his neck. It screeched at me and ran off. Marty's neck had 2 fang marks, and he lay there lifeless. I heard another scream nearby, so I picked up Marty's body and headed home to the 24-hour vet. The vet said he had never seen this before and confirmed that Marty had been drained of blood. He mentioned the Chupacabra from his home in Puerto Rico, but said that he had never seen one and thought it was just a myth. El Chupacabra is real, 100%. Dude, imagine you're camping and you lose your dog, your best friend. That just sucks balls. Sucks balls. To a Chupacabra, no less. Cacklin, how are you? Chupacabra would be awful. There, and it's weird. Chupacabra is the only cryptid that there are 2 variants of. When I say 2 variants, I don't mean the multiple laughable variant of this is a variant type B16 Dogman, only lives in this location. No, but I mean, like, there's the Puerto Rico variant with the spikes, like this guy mentioned, but also the variant on the East Coast of America that is wolf or canine-like. And Forrest Gallant was on Joe Rogan. Sorry about that, Bert. Was on Joe Rogan one time, and he was talking about the Chupacabra and said that there was a breeding pair of thylacine on its way to the Bronx Zoo back in like 1938 or something like that. Maybe earlier, 28. And the boat had crashed off the coast of North Carolina. And he said quite possibly, because if you think about how the Chupacabra looks, yeah, Adam, I said dog and lizard one. Yep. If you look, the Chupacabra, the canine, has that big maw. And what does a thylacine have? A big maw. And I was like, that's pretty interesting. So through geographic change, quite possibly that may be the thylacine may be the freaking Chupacabra. I don't know. Did you see it? How are you? Elsa, how are you tonight? Yes, Stacy Brooks, 100%. Definitely means goat sucker. Big Chant 88, what's up? Sandhoff, how are you this evening? I hope everything's well with you. Thank you for joining us. By the way, guys, 182 people, 60 likes. Let's get those likes up. But Aramic, how are you? I really want to thank you guys for all joining me tonight, because I really, really just missed the shit out of you and motorcycles. And yeah, it was just a rough week. So I'm glad we're all together. Truth Quest, 100%. The thylacine is a marsupial. It does have a pouch. Tyler, how are you tonight? Dude from Texas. Ads? Yeah, I can't help the ads, Stacy. It's nothing I can do. Rockin' steady. Very interesting. Yeah, I think quite possibly people do have some kind of whatever vibration or, different kind of vibe, not being scientifical at all. But yeah, I think some people do have 100%. Hardith, absolutely. That's why I said their maw is huge. And just like the chupacabra that is spotted on the East Coast. No cap. I'm not really sure. I don't remember, to be honest with you. I'm going to have to look. And vibes do matter. Rockin' Reef Sully. What's going on? 5 Wild Woods tonight. Monster pile of scat. Damn. Take some pictures and send them to me, please. I want a picture of that fucking big pile of shit, brother. And that's crazy because you know what's crazy, Rockin' Reef? Remember when I said like a week ago, every time I see your name, I think of Sully from Godsmack? My daughter went to see him this week. Guardian, what's going on? All right. I'm going to give you guys a choice. Don't answer until I'm done yet, though, okay? Giant man, Insectoid, Reptilian at the Denver airport. Hang on. All right, we'll just go with those three. Giant man, Insectoid, or Reptilian at the Denver airport. Y'all pick. Y'all pick. Giant man. All right. So giant man, and then we will hit. Oh. I got to go with giant man, guys. Then we'll do the Denver airport. Then we'll do the Insectoid. I don't like insects, so we're going to do that one last. I want answers to what happened 15 years ago. What's up, Lake Superior? How are you? All righty then. Here we go. In August of 1993, I was a deputy sheriff in Pierce County, Washington. I almost said Washington. In August of 1993, I was a deputy sheriff in Pierce County, Washington. I was part of a search for a missing hiker. We had split up into single searches. Early in the investigation, I was assigned to an area near Evans Creek Preserve. This area was state land, but adjacent to federal land. It was approximately 2:15 p.m., and the weather was overcast. The woods can become very dark in this area, though I was familiar with the general location. As I conducted my search for the missing hiker, I encountered an unknown entity that was staring at me. It was several hundred feet away, but I could make out that it was human-shaped, very large and tall. I cautiously approached the individual, and as I got closer, it was obvious that this man was nude, and he was of tremendous size in both ways. No, he didn't say that, I did. I was within 50 yards or so when he bolted to the right into the deep woods at a speed that was completely impossible for a human to achieve. I yelled for him or it to stop, but it continued to run away. My instincts told me that this giant may somehow be involved with the disappearance of the hiker. By this time, I had drawn my weapon. I was hesitant to call for help or report what I had witnessed. I was even questioning myself as to what this all could have been. Was I hallucinating this giant being? I tried to follow the giant man, but it was simply impossible to do so. After 15 minutes or so, I was getting spooked and decided to find my way back to the trail and continue the search for the hiker. I'll admit, I was fearful of being ambushed by this giant man. The giant man was at least 12 feet in height, very muscular in build, olive skin with no visible hair. He was completely nude. I did not get close enough to describe facial features, but the head was enormous in oval shape. He never made a sound. It just seems impossible that anything that size really exists. The hiker was eventually found near Mount Rainier, which was east to my location. I remained with the department for another 3 years until I moved to Oregon, and started working for a security firm. After my encounter with the giant, I was much more weary of the outdoors. I still question what I witnessed that day, but I never told anyone other than my wife and a close friend about the incident. I'm not sure if they even believed me. I have never heard of any related sightings here in the Pacific Northwest. Well, I have. I've heard of a lot of giant creatures spotted in the Pacific Northwest. When it comes to something like that, I almost think that maybe it would be coming out of a portal, especially like with the lava tubes. Anyone agree with me? Joe, there has been a high number of military planes and about 7 and 3 or 4 at night. That's interesting. That's really interesting. But they did catch that guy. They caught the shooter. I was going to say possibly the shooter, but they did catch him. Yeah, that's real strange. Yeah, Eduardo, someone shaved the squatch. No, I think more or less might be a giant. I've heard of a lot of like those lava tubes having the Native Americans used to talk about the stick giants, which is another name they had for the Sasquatch, that would go in those lava tubes and just disappear, Exactly, Truth Quest. Yes, ma'am, Stacy Brooks. A lot of military stuff going on. This was before the shooter. "100%. I agree with that, Patriotic Yank. What's going on, Jay Cortez? How are you? What are lava tubes? Well, lava tubes are caves that were created by lava, usually in the Pacific Northwest. What? Matthew Perry died? What? Did he OD? You got to be kidding me. When did this happen? Chandler died? How the fuck did Chandler die? Matthew Perry passed away? Drowned? No way. Dude. He was my favorite character. I hated Friends, but he was my favorite character in Friends. I hope he didn't OD. But I hope he didn't use again and pass out in the freaking hot tub. Illuminati confirmed. There was no drugs. Wow, good for him. At least that he didn't. He was still really young. Friends was cheesy, man. I hated Friends, bro. But he was funny. He was just funny. Chandler was just I don't know. He reminded me of me, kind of. Hot tubs are disgusting. Just a giant bowl of human spunk. Oh, Larry Lindman, 100%, dude. You know that shit's true. The old men will be rubbing their buttholes on the fucking jets, shooting their little old jizz out. Ew. Ew. Haha. Dick Richards. What a name. Thank you for joining us. Eunice, his contract was up. Yeah, a lot of people are dying. A lot of people are dying. Wait, Kurt Russell died? Fucking Caden, you need to stop. Stop now. That's the second person you... Kurt Russell's supposed to be in the new Godzilla. The new freaking Monster Island shit. What the... We gotta figure this out. Kurt Russell, dead? No, Kurt Russell is not dead. So says Google. Jake the Snake Roberts is not dead, and neither is Kurt Russell. Caden, shame on you for that one. Shame on you. No, Kurt Russell is not dead. Fucking Caden. Damn it. Caden's going to get a timeout. Yeah, Dick Buckus died. Well, that was like a couple weeks ago, though. The Bears. No, Kurt Russell is still alive, 100%. He is going to be in the new Toho TV show on Apple TV, all about Godzilla and Monster Island and shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Kurt Cobain did die, and it's spelled with a K, though, Dale. Come on, shame on you. Donna Harmon, Jeff, New York, word from VI. I don't know what that means, Donna. Hey, Jen Cox, how are you? Oh, no word from Victor. No. I don't think I'll ever hear from him again, to be honest with you. And that's something I want to bring up in a second anyway. Gypsy Rose. Yeah, Gypsy Rose. Holy shit, she's getting out of jail? Damn, that girl shouldn't have been in jail anyway. Her mom deserved it. Her mom deserved it. You fucking poison your kid, tell your kid you got cancer, this, and that. Hey, Chrissy, how are you? Zach, what's going on? My dad 100% thinks Jeffrey Epstein is still alive, 100% actually. Yep. You cannot kill Snake Pillskin. You're right. Shaft was cool. Dolomite was better, though. Gravity, we are still here with you. You don't have to worry about a dang thing. Denver Airport, 1:30 a.m. I was ill and traveling all the way from New York City to Colorado to see a physician who specialized in IC, bladder disease that mimics cancer. I've never been in a huge airport, and it was very quiet. Few people and I had no idea where to go off of the subway train things. Plus, no one was around for me to ask, which way do I go? As I'm standing in the tunnel after getting off of the train, I was looking around and down the long hallways for a restroom. Part of my medical issue is constant need to urinate. Anyway, I saw this very weird tall sculpture, kind of like a dinosaur, but with alligator skin and a lizard face with big eyes. It didn't move, and because I saw a lot of weird things at the main entry point of the Denver airport, I assumed it was just another freaky art thing. But my phone rang. It was my doctor asking if I was at the airport. As I turned to go in the direction he explained to me, the weird, tall lizard-looking thing was gone, just vanished. This was March of 2006. The doctor has since passed, and, in my opinion, under suspicious circumstances. At that time, I hadn't heard of reptilians. I was watching Conspiracy Theory with Jesse Ventura, and I looked it up. I know what I saw now 100% was a reptilian. I'm so grateful to God and my doctor for picking me up that night. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that, dude? Like, damn. A lot of celebs, Matt. I 100%. I agree with you. Kurt Reed, hang on one second. I will put my email address in the It's right under Andy Davis. Hello, Denise. How are you? Micro Dark. How are you? Dark. Micro Dork. How are you? Once more, Larry Lindman. Happy birthday and thank you very much. I appreciate you, brother. You know I do. I hope you're having a good night at work tonight. And thank you for joining us. Matt, I don't know if they're fallen angels, to be honest with you. Could be, maybe not. Maybe something that came out of a portal. Maybe Draconians. Who knows? But they're not cool. My daughter, Abigail, bought a tattoo gun. Yes, my 18-year-old daughter bought a tattoo gun. And little orphan Andy, I did not see you, and I'm not pretending you're not here. How are you? So anyway, yes, Abigail, Miss Fire Horse. Stacy, can you pin that email comment? Subscribers can't pin in the comment section, Miss Fire Horse. So anyway, Abby got a tattoo gun, guys, and decided to give me a tattoo after she gave herself 10 tattoos. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but Jesus Christ. Hang on a second. It's just a dead little smiley face. That's all I would allow her to do. Because she's nuts. Rockin' Steady. Tramp stamp, yes. I will not show you until later, baby. Thank you, Jane. And Miss Firehorse, I wasn't trying to be mean. I wasn't trying to be rude. I was just saying that some subs can't pin comments. I don't know what you were talking about, but Stacy, what? Libra Poet, how are you? No, not tonight. Halloween night, remember, Libra? And why'd you change your feet? Why'd you change your thing? Well, Dick Richards, that's a theory. Because there's really, I mean, theory or truth. She gave it to me today. But I do agree with it. They did, the angels did breed with animals and humans. So quite possibly, that might be the offspring, that might be your Dogman became. I changed my picture because I've been doing some major trolling online. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. So, yeah, 100%. The angels are coming back. Everyone that thinks Jeff needs a tramp stamp, put one in the comment. Rockin' Steady, knock it off. Here's the question. Derek or Dick, I agree. But you know, there might be different offshoots of them too. I do believe that when the angels did breed with animals, there was definitely offspring, and you know that. But I think some possibly came out of portals and shit like that. But that would be God related as well, because that God created everything. So if there's portals, that means boop, boop, badoop. Rockin' Steady, thank you very much. Juliana, how are you? So anyway, fucking no cap bussin'. Stop with the tramp stamp shit, dude. I bred with an angel and her name was in her name, and then her brother Hector threatened to murder me. Larry. Was that was on you know what that comment, Larry, reminded me of? The new Ghost with freaking Tommy. Was it Tommy that his name is? No. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Halloween live stream. I don't want to do it at midnight. What time works best for you? I'm thinking 10:30, 11 o'clock. 10 o'clock is too early because something might come up with my daughter. So 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, live stream Halloween. I'm going to be too busy at 10, I said, dude from Texas. 11 o'clock. We'll do it an hour before the regular live streams. So 11 o'clock, Halloween live stream. I'm going to buy a burner phone, and we're going to do a couple of live call-ins. Sounds good? Sounds good to me. Libra Poet. That way it's still technically a Halloween live stream, because if it was at midnight, it technically would not be. I will. What I'll do is I'll put the number on here when I get the burner phone. On the night of the live, I'll put the number up so we can do it. I've always felt weird, like a bad juju with tattoos. It's about your intent. Maybe. Or maybe that's just you and how you feel. I think the call limit will be like 5 minutes, so other people can get into it. We'll have to figure it out how it's gonna work. I'll sit down and think about it. Ooh, skip ad for the people. I skipped the ad for y'all. Remember the man you made friends with, the Dogman, said, "Protect us." That makes me wonder if they are an ancient species. Oh, yeah, John Phoenix. Yeah. Maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe he's just talking. I don't know. Little Orphan Andy. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know if I'll hear from Victor anymore. I texted him and I didn't get a response. I know the last time I talked to him, he was not doing well. He was in a hospital. I could tell he was in a hospital because I could hear the nurses talking to him. They asked him what he needed or what he wanted for dinner. Richie Imes, definitely. And just a lot. Dina, how are you? And so I really don't believe that. I hope that he's not gone. But this has been too long. I have not talked to him in such a long time. No, Jen, that's Vic Cundiff. Victor is a different man. Victor is a government hunter who is on my channel and much more cooler than the Dogman show guy. Much more cooler. And he talks with a real voice. I do hope that he's okay. I'm not saying that I agree. Larry Lindman, I agree 100%. Larry Lindman just said the amount of serious chronic health conditions that cryptid researchers get leads me to believe that they are biblical creatures. I agree. I mean, I'm sick. Libra Poet, thank you for showing up tonight. I appreciate it. And God bless. Melody, no. Probably not. His sons wouldn't call. I've only spoke to one of his sons once and his daughter-in-law. I don't believe that they would call me. There's a playlist, Miss Firehorse, for Victor's. I miss Victor. I do. Well, here, I'll tell you. So when he initially got diagnosed with his kidney illness, his son contacted me and we were talking, and I was like, dude, I go, do you think your dad was poisoned? And he goes, I never thought of that. He goes, why do you ask? And I said, well, because I was just talking to him 3 days ago, and now he's in the hospital in a medically induced coma. And then his son asked me, he goes, what? He goes, has my dad ever told you about the Alaskan trip that we took? Because of what Victor said, that the mind wipe thing on his sons. And I said, yes. I said, but I can't tell you because your dad's still with us, and I promised I'd never say anything. And he then asked me about other things, and I said, here's the upload. If you want to hear about what happened, listen to it. And then I talked to his daughter-in-law, who let me know that he had pulled through out of his coma. Random call out of the blue. And that was weird. Well, Hardeth CU, it's not really that high tech because they've been talking about it and doing things like that since the 50s. Back when like the Philadelphia and the Manhattan projects were going on. Sleep paralysis is terrible. Brad is not coming on the show. Brad will not come on the show for a while. Yeah, Denise, I mean, it's probably never going to happen. That was when he and I were pretty tight, and Victor and I kind of parted. He stopped talking to me for a while because he was really sick. The only reason why his son had contacted me was because I was one of his first contacts in his phone at the time. So that's the only way he had called. Catherine, I just keep reading. Hang on, I got to get off my chair real quick. I got a little adjustment I got to make off camera. Ugh. All the guys know why I made that. Got up and had to do the adjustment. The old nuts were sticking to the leg. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Don't leave. 232 people. Hey, guys, how are you? Wow, 232. And only like 60 people talking. Where are the other 180? Where are they? And what are they doing? What are they doing? Are they playing pocket pool? Absolutely right. Dude from Texas. Excuse me. Paula Hobbs, thank you very much. And thank you for joining us tonight. Appreciate you being here. They are lurking, Stacy Brooks. Exactly 100%. Maybe I should have did the ball adjustment for them. And we just lost one because they got scared. They're like, oh, shit. They're on to us, guys. Sunny Full. Sunny Phil. Thank you. I'm just going to call you Sunny because that's far too much of a name for me. Motel James, I was just talking about Victor saying that he might have passed away. So unless he's going to speak to me from the afterlife, or I hope not, but it's just weird because I've not spoken to him in so long. Like, this is fucking weird for me. I hope that he's still with us 100%, but Nez, you're always hungry. Thanks, Denise. Rich, phone call at 3 a.m. That's why I'm giving burner phone number out. Listening while crafting. What are you crafting, HD Reaper? Tell me what you're crafting, because I like crafts. If you craft something for me, I'll put it on my wall. Ha ha! Sandhoff, how the hell are you doing today anyway? Nino, you sexy MFer. Motel James, thank you very much, brother. Appreciate that. Richie, send me an email. We can talk. Angels exist right now, 100%. 100%. There are angels on our planet right now because shit is going down as we speak. And I really wish it wasn't like that, you know? Everything nowadays is really, it's kind of scary to even raise children in this kind of atmosphere nowadays. You know, like, I was actually just thinking, and I know a lot of you guys are barrel reins. Oh, no shit. For barrel racing? Are you a barrel racer, HD? Anyway, I was thinking about, like, I grew up in the 80s. How many of you guys did? My children never knew a life without the internet, never knew life to be outside, to drink from a fucking hose, you know, to play with G.I. Joe guys and Star Wars guys. My daughter always, you know, my little buddy had Barbie, but, you know, times were different in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. And it's almost, I think technology was the kind of final step to the beginning of it all, if you know what I mean. Carl Breeden, you're not old. You're just, well, you're not old. I was trying to think of a good one, but definitely not old. Not in 1955, 1959. Fuck, that's not old. The beginning of the end. Thank you, Dishuffer. Oh, HD Reaper is a barrel racer. Ha ha. You know what they say about barrel racers? Yes, I watch Yellowstone. Exactly. It ruined it all. Sam Clint. Sam Clint's 23. Sam probably doesn't remember life without the internet. And that's scary. You know, I remember when we played Oregon Trail, and it was pixelated fucking carriages, you know? Denver Airport is a creepy place. I just did the encounter on it. I hope you heard it. Robert Sharp. I was born at the advent of disco. We had no internet. Teresa, happy birthday. You're celebrating a birthday with Larry Lindman. Happy birthday, Teresa, and happy birthday, Larry. Wow, that's awesome. X-Files was a great show. Chrissy, thank you so much. Wow, thank you. Yes, I want a horse because horses get you girls. if you get a horse, you'll get girls. Yeah. Every guy that's single needs a horse because then they can get a girl. Good for you, Denise. Good for you. That really is great. I wish there was more people like you. Puppies, Jeff? No, horses. Horses, Jane. All women like cowboys. It's something about the Wranglers in the too tight jeans. Like, how the fuck do they fit in those jeans? I know if I tried to put a pair of Wranglers on, I would be hurting. It'd be hurting. Ding-a-ling would be choking. It wouldn't be fun. Dina, you'd be surprised. I have a very hard time getting girls. Red Dead Redemption. Dude from Texas, you know it. They're painted on, and they paint the jeans on, right? They do a little tuck and snip, paint the jeans on, and then with Velcro put the Wrangler tag right above on that. That's their tramp stamp. A cowboy's tramp stamp is the Wrangler tag. Oh yeah, baby. I figured it all out. I want a mongoose dog. What the fuck is a mongoose dog? You shut up, Richie. Me neither. Fucking Nino, that sexy MFer wants a mongoose dog. Has anybody ever heard of a mongoose dog? Brandy C, how are you? California. Sorry, I did not see you there. Chrissy, happy belated birthday to you. Did you record the conversation with Hardith? No, I do not. When someone doesn't want me to record them, I won't record them. It's just not something I do. I don't break my word to people. Absolutely right, Star Trekkie. It's not the jeans, it's the horse. That's all that matters. The bitches love the horse. The ladies. Did I just say that word? The ladies. Do not cancel me. Did not say bitches. Yes, I did. In February of 2023, I was out by the Valles Caldera National Preserve, and I had blown a tire. It was late afternoon, and it was getting dark soon. The desert gets really cold at night year-round. Even worse, cell phone service is spotty around there. My reception was nil. My only options were to wait for a car to pass and hope they were willing to help. I could also hike up a hill and try and get some signal. Eventually, after I didn't report back, the post office would send somebody out to find me along the highway. But that could take literally hours, and I didn't want to spend the night out here alone. I chose to hike. I could have probably made it up and back just before dark. I just hoped that I'd get a signal once I got to the top. I was about halfway up a hill when I decided to take a short rest and a water break. I was sitting on a rock and taking a few sips from the water bottle when I heard some very odd sounds. It was like a loud chattering. It reminded me of a cicada that I remembered when I was living in the eastern United States. It seemed like it was coming from behind the rocky outcropping directly in the path. I didn't see any other route, so I decided just to move slowly and see what it was. As I began to walk, I stepped on a loose rock and lost my footing. I slid down a few feet before catching myself. The chattering stopped, and I noticed something move out from behind the boulder. What I saw was a 6-foot-tall, thin insectoid with the head of a grasshopper. It had two large antennae on its head and a pair of large pincers extending from its thorax. There was another small pair of pincers beneath that. It moved quickly, left, then right, then left again, stopping 20 feet away. It was horrible. I didn't know if running and standing my ground was the best option, but after I took another look at those pincers, I decided on the former. I slowly backed away, mimicking its movements. It stood still and watched me. Then my cell phone began to ring loudly. The creature's antenna snapped to attention, and it quickly ran down the hillside. I instantly ran in the opposite direction, stumbling and falling as I moved. I eventually reached the bottom of the hill near the roadside, not far from my mail truck. I hopped into the truck and stayed put, hoping the creature would stay away from me. I did catch a glimpse of the creature as it moved around the hill. I stayed put in my truck for several hours, not daring to leave its safety. After what seemed like forever, a car came along and gave me a lift back to town. What the hell did I see? I've heard of a lot of strange stories of creatures in New Mexico desert, but this was almost impossible to imagine. Of course, I have not mentioned this to anyone other than my girlfriend. Damn it. That's not cool. That is not cool. What's up, MJ Bates? How are you? Locust from hell. Not cool, man. Not cool. Had a family emergency. David Thompson, I'm hoping that your family emergency was easy and taken care of. Thank you for joining us. Pigman butt roast. Oh, Caden. That reminds me of one of the scariest experiences I had ever heard from West Virginia. And it wasn't a Dogman. It wasn't like, this is like in the beginning of my channel. And thanks, Sanhoff. So anyway, West Virginia, 1990s. This guy reaches out to me and emails me his encounter experience. So there was a death in the family of his wife's, and they lived in like rural West Virginia. Now, when I mean rural West Virginia, I mean the one of those people on the weird people there on Pale White or whatever. And so they end up going up this dirt road. The house was on a dirt road, this and that. And DL, have a good night. So the Whitakers, no cap, thank you. So literally Whitaker, where the guy's like, and there's shit running down his leg. That guy. That's what these families are like. So they go up this like dirt road. The guy's just like, it was real crazy. But I get there. The family's nice, everything. And they end up burying the body in the front yard, right? They have like this ceremony. They don't go to a church. There's no funeral home. There's no autopsy. There's nothing. The person died in the kitchen. They buried the person in the front yard. So he's weirded out because he's not from this area of West Virginia, and he wants to leave. So, it's him, his wife, and his like daughter. He wakes up to a weird noise in the middle of the night, and he sees this large beetle-like creature digging the hole where the body was. And he's like, what the hell? Like, am I, because they had drinking that night, so he's like, maybe I'm still drunk, whatever. And he goes back to bed the next morning. They wake up, and sure as shit, the body's gone, and there's a hole where the body was. And whatever it was this kind of bug-like beetle creature that dug it out. And I was like, what? Like, just the creepiest story I'd ever heard, man. Like, I don't want to know about this fucking human-sized cockroach digging up dead bodies. Fucking gross. Yes, Brandy C. Gross. Oh, Sonny, thank you. Be safe on your drive. Please be safe. Star Trekkie, thank you for becoming a new member. I appreciate that. Denise, that might not be from the story. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, but like, I think like these bug creatures are definitely coming out of portals. Because all of the stories I've ever heard about creatures that come out of portals, they don't look like a Bigfoot. They don't look like a Dogman. They're fucked up looking, and they're creature. Ugh. Absolutely, Tracy. There's a lot going on. I need a shower. Richie, do you need a hug? I'm not beautiful. I'm weird. Sorry, I messed up. I didn't skip the ads for you guys. Shit. Sorry. I apologize. Portals are possible. What about prehistoric creatures? Absolutely. Absolutely 100%. They actually comment between Stacy Brooks and Andy Davis. Oh my God. I cannot. No comment. RH, what's up? You're gay in the best way. Dick Richards. 2 portals, 2 dogmen. Holy shit, really? I don't. It's in between. It's in between. Rhonda, thank you so much for becoming a member. Where the hell is it? It's little. The comment was from Little Bree Bree. Little Bree Bree. Oh my lord. Sandhoff, don't get me going. I don't do drama on this channel, and I'm not getting blamed for it. Dude, there's way too much drama in this community. Where the fuck is UK Man? Dogman UK Man, always talking about drama too. He's like, I hate the drama. I love Dogman UK Man. He's funny. Portals do exist 100%. Dude, drama's dumb, man. Like, we're talking about cryptids, and here's why I hate drama. Here's why I hate drama. First of all, 100% why I hate it is because of what Jesse shared with me last night that I shared with you guys today. That man watched his son get killed by a dog man, was threatened to go be arrested. His wife was put in a 72-hour fucking psych hold. And then he lost his wife 9 years later. Like, when we're talking about this stuff, There should not be any drama involved in this. These are people's lives. People are experiencing these things. And, you know, like, why the hell would anyone want to share an experience with drama? You know, like, it's, who cares what people think of you? You know, we're not here to have friends. We're here to like fucking research. We're here to make sure that we are safe, our children are safe, you guys are safe, you know? It happens sometimes, Jill. It happens. Aramek, thank you very much, brother. And Mothman exists, Aramek. Patriotic Inc. I agree with you 100%. 100%. But it'll never happen. You want to know why it'll never happen? Because ego. Ego is the thing. Ego is all that matters to these people. And that's sad. Dude, talking to Jesse last night, after I talked to him, I talked to Abby and told her about the experience, my oldest daughter. And, you know, to hear him say that this creature, he's watching his wife, he's fishing. He looks over at his wife. He sees his wife staring at the sun and looks at his son. His son's turned around. And this creature comes out of nowhere and just grabs his son and like scoops him up and then drops to 3, not all 4, but to 3 and runs. It's fucking nuts, man. This poor man is. Richie, you got that story? I'd like to hear that. Absolutely, Lake Superior. That North Dakota story is crazy too. Wait, Tyson Fury fought tonight? Oh, yeah, he fought Francis Ngannou. MC, who won, Tyson or Francis? Oh, there it is right there. Tyson got dropped? Tyson Fury won, though? Yeah, I got to find out. Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou. Of course Tyson Fury won. With a split decision. Dude, Tyson Fury's a slob. Francis is a bad mother effer, man. I'm a slob too. But, I mean, I'm sick of fucking Tyson Fury. Holy shit, Francis fucking knocked him down. Good for you, Francis. Yeah, no cap. You're right. 100%. Dick, I'd like to hear that, brother. Dick Richards, I cannot wait to hear it. Stacy, no, I would not use AI to help illustrate my stories. There's too many channels that do that, and there's too many channels that use AI to create stories nowadays. Ronnie, are you okay? Eunice, that's scary. That is scary. Ronnie, are you okay, my friend? RH, what's your deal tonight? Good to see you, Aqua Lord. Yeah, people should be, there's a lot of crazy, it's weird because you can tell the videos that are made by AI because they're not 20 minutes long. They're no longer than 20 minutes. And there's these bullshit fucking videos attached to them with a Dogman walking. And this was taken by a drone. If you've ever seen this video, and then Department of Homeland Security stamped on there. So cheesy. Will, have a good night, brother. It is full moon madness. You're absolutely right. Little Bree. Oh Lordy. I cannot comment. I'm not getting into any of that. I don't take sides, Dark Waters. James is my best friend in the world. Thank you, Dina. Thank you. Patriotic, it probably doesn't. I wouldn't know, to be honest with you. Where the hell is Ronnie? Ronnie, are you okay? I'm pissed off. 8 shots of absinthe, so you can tell. PH, LOL. Looking RH. Jeff, you're the only show I know that's daily reading. That's true accounts. Well, thank you, mister. I tell you why I do this is because I love it. I honestly, I don't do it for any other reason because I love this. All of you guys have been with me for a while. I know some of you guys are new. Jane can attest to this because Janie, when I say Jane's been with me forever, it really is true. When I started this channel, I fell in love with doing this. There's nothing more important to me other than my children than doing this work. This is shit that needs to get done. This is shit that needs to get said. People need to be aware of what's going on. It's 100% true. All right, I love you too. Richie, just send me an email, brother. RJ, what's up? RJ rules. I've been here almost a year. Think more. Help me get through. Oh, thanks, Catherine. So here, I got a question to ask. There any? I'm sure there's some hunters out there. I'm having a hard time. Exactly, Pyro Bob, 100%. Plus, I've seen a Dogman. I'm having a hard time with my trail cams. If there are any hunters out there that are very familiar with trail cams and the setup of them, I have 3 trail cams. I have one that was gifted to me, but the 2 that I bought, I paid a decent sum of money for. I can't figure out how to set them to where I want them to go off. So if anyone's a hunter and is 100% adequate or whatever, thorough, whatever, at working these things, please send me an email to help me out so I can put them up, please. Truth Quest, thank you very much. Robert Sharp's going to bed. Robbie Robertson Sharp going to bed. Who's going to bed? Robbie who? Robert Sharp? Send me the make and model. Mutter something. I'll email you tonight. Hardith, no, he's really not. He had people put them up. We had people, Dogman Cams was his brainchild. I was part of it, and we had people install them in properties. He didn't go and do it. No. Why do you ask, Jane? There's no camera behind me. You're freaking me out, Jane. All right, Larry. I'll send you an email. Oh, when I'm walking. I'm gonna do something. I got a different setup to do. What's up, Big John Stud? How are you? You freaked me out, Jane. I was like, I know Matthew Perry passed away. It's so sad. What's up, JC Lawson? How are you? Yes, Mindy. Sonia, that's funny. Man, I hope Ronnie's okay. Well, Niles, some people, I don't believe everything people say, though. So until I do it myself. That's one thing I've learned too is people, I always let people share, and then you guys decide what you think. I will never judge anyone. Sup, Daryl Williams? How are you? I'm surprised I'm still awake. Absolutely twisted. Absinthe gets you twisted, huh, RH? I've never had that. Never had it. Gravity cheeseburger, getting a little frisky. Star Trek, you can ask a couple here. I'll answer as best as I can. Absolutely right, Patty. Tastes like licorice. I'm very well, Traveler. How about yourself? Wait, my ex-father-in-law died? He was only 46. Damn. Patriotic Yank. I'm 47. Damn. That's sad. Where is the golden number? You're absolutely right, Brandy C. Speaking of feral humans, how about a feral human? Yes, Mindy, we're doing you're a little late, but that's still good. 11 o'clock, Halloween. May I ask if he's doing well? Victor and William are the same person. He didn't want to use his real name when he first came on the show. And I'm not sure if he's still with us. Here we go. I traveled about an hour from my home in Lynchburg, Virginia to do some exploring in the Blue Ridge Mountains. I'm not big on hiking or whatever, but I had recently gone through a breakup with my boyfriend, and I just needed some fresh air and some time alone. I parked and just started wandering. I didn't follow a specific path. I was mesmerized by the gigantic trees, the fauna, and the wildlife. I was really enjoying myself. I'd been hiking for about 2 hours when I saw a very large hole on a nearby mountainside. It wasn't too far. It seemed like it was manageable climb, so I climbed up, and when I got to the grotto, I stuck my head in and it was dark. I turned on my phone's flashlight, and that's when I realized this was a deep cave. I got a little carried away thinking about how I had discovered a cave, wondering if anyone else had been up here, and sort of got excited. I ducked down and walked in. I went in a few feet. I was very careful, but I could see a smooth rock floor beneath me. I felt safe, so I continued walking forward, following the light from my flashlight. I was maybe 15 or 20 feet in when I realized that it was a cavern. There were a few openings in the walls surrounding the cavern. I picked the closest one to me and looked in. There was another tunnel. It was big enough to walk through, so I stepped through the opening and I carefully walked a few more feet. That's when I heard scampering. I stopped walking, thinking maybe I had kicked something, looked all around and saw nothing. I then heard the scampering again, and when I raised my phone up to look ahead of me, I saw a person. Only, like, not a regular person, but a humanoid. It was fully nude and looked very malnourished. It was crouched down on its hands and feet, about 4 feet in front of me. It was so pale. Maybe it had never even seen the sun. Its face was sunken in, and I could clearly see its cheekbones. It had totally black eyes, not just the pupils, but all black. Between its hands was a half-eaten rabbit. I heard the chattering sound and realized that this humanoid was making a noise. I don't know how I knew, but it was calling out to the others. I moved back toward the entrance, but I kept my flashlight on it. It seemed fearful of the light and did not try to move towards me. I was able to get back through the entrance and took a look around. I did not see anything else. I then ran for my life back the way I came, and I could hear the chattering, and it was getting closer and louder. There had to be more than just one. I felt like I was being hunted. I was able to see the light from the original opening. I tripped. I quickly got up and rushed out of the hole. I ran and slid down the mountain. I only stopped when I was sure nothing had followed me. Then I realized I had no phone. I must have lost it when I tripped. I had no idea where I was, but I was just happy to be alive. I did eventually find the trail and managed to find my way back to my car. I found a local police station, but that was pointless because they wouldn't take me serious. So I drove home. I cried so much on the drive, and when I got home, I checked my phone's location with the satellite feature, and all I could see was a heavily wooded area. The last time I checked the location of my phone, it had moved several miles away from its original location. I'm sure the battery has long since run out. I've done a bit of research online and found references of crawler humanoids, but I'm just wondering if this was a feral human of some kind. Regardless, I'm not going back there. God damn. She's smart, though. She was really smart. She checked the, find my phone thing. What a good idea. Patriotic Yank, I would probably rather run into a Dogman than see a feral human. I don't like them. They scare me. They're smaller than me. But no. I've seen a Dogman. I do not want to see another one. But I most definitely don't want to see a feral human. Silver Fox, how are you? Stephen Jacob, thank you for joining us tonight. Don't worry about it, brother. Things come up. I know 100%. Feral is feral. Absolutely right. That is disturbing, Ethan R. If you shoot one, is it murder? Not if nobody knows. Did I just say that? Yes, I did. Yes. No, it's not murder. Fuck no. Especially if you leave it in the hole where it fucking came from. You shoot that sumbitch and leave it back in that hole. Yeah. And this lady is kind of crazy. Who the fuck's going to stick their head in a hole with a phone flashlight? Are you in there? What the fuck? And then walk in. Dumb lady. Ha ha. Susie, I don't think Dogman's armor plated. They've been killed. JR Jr. from New Mexico have seen these things kill a dog, man. I definitely would much rather see a dog, man. Jeff, what was your encounter? I have not heard it. It was your second upload. Ethan, I'll share it a little bit later tonight, I promise. Simon, I am doing well. How about yourself? No, Susie, I don't know. People have shot them once and put them down with, a decent kind of round. Not even a 4.5 SOCOM. That's kind of overkill, I think. You can pop one off, they bleed, they die, Anything bleeds, it dies. Bottom line. Bleeds, it dies. Absolutely right, Rhonda Wolf. Fort Scott munitions TUI will save your life or you will die. Michael M., how are you? I hope M doesn't stand for Myers, but if it does, please don't kill me. The Book of Enoch is very good. It's a little boring at first, but give it a chance. Jessa 2.0, how are you? Good shot placement is key. Big John says it right. Good shot placement is key. Daryl Williams, I should be sponsored by Fort Scott TUI. I should be sponsored by them. Janie and her freaking goddamn flamethrowers. You love them. Corey Cole, I have had a very busy week. I don't know if you've paid attention to the channel, but I've had a crazy week all week. I'll give you a call very soon. I'll text you first before I call you, I promise. Jeff, I'll tell you the truth. If there was a Dogman, I'd have seen him long ago. I've lived the majority of 27 years. Well, London Bridge, if you've never seen anything, good for you. Nobody asked your opinion. Who the hell comments like that? You came to a live show. You're a Dogman channel, and you're like,
Jeff, I'm going to tell you the truth right now. My name's London Bridges, and if there ever was a Dogman, I would have seen it. My mommy told me so.
You fucking chode. Ha ha! God damn, who names it? London Bridges? You just fell the fuck down, son. Oh shit, I'm in rare form tonight. Trinity. It is freedom of speech, but if you don't like it, you can get the fuck out too. How about that? This. That's what I said, right? This. RH, I did it for you and your freaking absinthe buzz, baby. I knew you'd like it. Oh, shit.
Freedom of speech! Freedom of speech!
Fucking Christ, man. Go vote for Biden. Did I say that? Shit. What is fucking wrong with me? Exactly, Brandy C. Exactly. More than likely. More than likely. Patty, thank you very much. That's normies for you. I've never tried absinthe, and I'm glad I've stopped drinking. And I don't know. No, whatever your name is, but you're a troll. The trolls have landed. Hey, buddy, how are you? Little buddy's popping in to say hi. Everyone say hi to Isabel. I just did, Catherine. I just did. I exorcised the demons. I have exorcised the demons. London Bridge commented, you think you'd find him with those big ass glasses? Probably because I can afford some nice glasses. I don't know, you piece of shit. But I'd like you to come to upstate New York and say it to my face. I'll give you my address. What up, John Sumner? How are you? John Sumner, you remember that brochure you sent me about the Bigfoot amusement park? I still have that, brother. I just wanted to let you know that. I really do. That was like the first thing a subscriber had sent me ever. So thank you very much. Do you think all of these disappearances of people from national parks is Dogman related? Harry FO. Not all of them. Probably not even 10% of them, to be honest with you. I honestly think that the majority of the missing people in national parks, 10% maybe Dogman, probably even lower than that. I'd even say 30% probably human. Portals. Portals is a big one. Possibly UFOs. And probably these crawler things that people are seeing. You know, some Sasquatch. But I honestly, I don't believe a large number are cryptid related. I think some of them are. You know, let's say 100 missing 411s, maybe 10 to 15 Dogman Sasquatch, and then 25, 30 human. 10 to 15 their own error, and then UFO and stuff like that. But that's just my opinion. I'm not no expert. So Gray's portals. Good stuff, John. Good stuff. E-Rev, what's up? I didn't say hi to you. Absolutely right, Sandhoff. Absolutely right. Andy, you okay, brother? Any Arkansas. I'm not sure, honestly. Yeah, yeah, because I saw someone say, "Are you okay?" Or you'd mentioned something going on. I am sassy tonight, Susie Smith. I didn't know if something bad happened, or because you said something was going to happen, or I don't know, brother. Leslie Spears, how are you? Everything is going well with me. I hope everything is going well with you. There's a little boy. Today's first upload is probably the most horrific experience I've ever had shared with me that I shared today. Lovely. If you have to review one more patient, if I have to read one more patient, I'm gonna quit and make an OnlyFans. Larry, I'll join, brother. Just as long as it's not frontal. All right. Here we go. Absolutely broke my heart too. Not sure. Not sure, Simon. Not sure. E-Rev, send me the coordinates on that, would you please? Kevin, 100%. 100%. What's up, Terry? Taryn Mal? Taryn Mal. Terry. That's what I'm calling you. Terry. Absolutely patriotic. Absolutely. What's up, Nairoshi? How are you? Next encounter. My daughter and I were hiking behind Shaver Lake, California, in Fresno County. We kept hearing strange whooping sounds that were all around us, sometimes far away. Others are very near. We also could smell something bad from time to time. We came up on a pretty meadow where the odor was exceptionally bad. We took a shortcut through an area that had just been cut. The ground was bare earth. I was keeping an eye on the ground because I like to watch for animal tracks. It's a habit of mine. I saw a large footprint. I even have a picture of it somewhere, with a smashed spider in the print that I stepped on. I noticed there were more. I actually followed them up the side of the hill, thinking they were bear print. But each and every print was shaped like a human foot, not like a paw. At one point, the prints were sideways, as if looking back down the hill. My daughter pointed out that whatever it was, I'm following it and might be up at the top watching me. So I ran back down to where my daughter was waiting. There was a stand of trees on the edge of the meadow where we followed the odor. In the middle was a closed circle of trees with a huge mound of scat. Now, I'm not talking about bear or mountain lion. I know what they look like. This was piled at least a foot high and had looked like very large human feces and smelled horrible. This spooked us because we were thinking whatever made this was huge and was close by. It looked fresh and smelled fresh. All the way back off the trail, we were followed by this whooping sound. I'm getting goosebumps just writing this out. So that's it. Now we are too scared to go hiking without my husband with us. I'm absolutely believe 100% in Bigfoot. Ugh. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. eTube. I hope I pronounced that right. Dick Richards, I don't think Joe was talking about you on that, brother. I think she was just saying that trolls are crap. Not you. Pearl Green, holy shit, thank you so much. Wow, thank you very much. I truly appreciate that. God bless you. Big hug, big hug. Thank you so much. So anybody seen any good movies this week or what? Since we busted out a lot of cryptid experiences. Any good movies? Anybody see Five Nights at Freddy? Windy City Heat. Was that a movie, RJ? Waiting for Godzilla. Yeah, the new Godzilla is going to be sick. I'm watching Hell on Wheels. Mother Lobe. I've heard of that movie. I will check that out, RJ. I'm looking forward to seeing the new TV show about Godzilla on Apple. I saw Talk to Me. Talk to Me was real good. Real good. Five Nights at Freddy, lovely. Five Nights at Freddy was good. I liked it because like my daughters both played the games when they were little, and it was actually really cool. Leon did nothing wrong. That's very interesting. Beaver and Bear. No kidding. Mother Lobe. I'm gonna check that movie out. Definitely gonna check what RJ said. What was that? So I can write it down real quick. Windy City Heat. Definitely gonna. Primal Rage. I've seen that movie. I'm gonna check that. Adam Project. Catherine, no, thank you. No, I would never put a Bigfoot or a werewolf costume on. Backcountry, best movie ever made. Best backcountry movie ever made, I think, would be Southern Comfort. Five Nights at Freddy's did surprise me. It was actually pretty good. I know, Catherine. Tonight is a full moon. I don't know. Maybe that's why I got like, woo, backcountry. Okay. All right. I'll check that out. The original Wicker Man is good. That's a really good movie. I've not heard of that movie in so long. Deliverance and Southern Comfort were my two like kind of like redneck inbred movies that I loved when I was a kid. Southern Comfort is a great movie, Patriotic Yankee. If you get to see them or see it, watch it. Lunar Eclipse. Wait, tonight's a lunar eclipse, Kendra? Lonesome Dove. I've seen that. Yep. Wrong Turn. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Absolutely. I think they're making a new Salem's Lot, dude from Texas. I'm a huge Stephen King fan, and I think they're going to make a new. Yeah, Saw X looks good. My hypothesis is are extraterrestrial from underground terrestrials. Super scary. Star Trekky, that's exactly my idea on the crawlers is that they are a genetic offspring of what occurred at like Dulce in Nightmare Hall. They created them. The alien human agenda created them to use them kind of like security. That's just my. Yeah, it's a full moon tonight. Best Stephen King book. What's the best Stephen King book you guys have ever read? Paramount Plus does have the new stand. It's the new one too. Yeah, it's just an idea that I had. Tommy Knockers is good. I read the book. Yes, John. Yeah, I agree. I know what you're talking about 100%. My favorite Stephen King book is The Talisman that he wrote with Peter Straub. And then they wrote The Black House together, which amazing. The Langoliers were good, Joe. Why'd you delete it? Dreamcatcher was real good. That was kind of freaky. Another book that he wrote that was good was The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon. Susie Smith agrees. The Talisman was fantastic. Dude, I'll never forget. I read that when I was 18 years old, and I was working at a furniture store. And I just said it, Lovely, The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon. Love that. That book was great. Leon, I hope you were joking with Jane because she's a mod. I wouldn't piss her off. Plus, she's one of my fucking girls. Don't fuck with Jane. All right. Be nice to Jane, Leon. Cujo. I know. Jane's my girl, though. Did anyone see the new Firestarter? The Firestarter, the newest one. Thanks, Stacy. Needful Things was great. Needful Things and what's that movie that falls in? Megan was good. Megan was pretty cool. I like that. Dude, when the dog, that movie was fucked up. Yeah. It is better than the old one? Okay. Oh, Spirit Level, bringing in a little freaking Prodigy in the mix. Twisted Firestarter. The Stand is great. I love The Stand. Any of his really big books were just, you knew you were in it for the win, you know, when you got a new Stephen King book and it was big, like Tommy Knockers. I read Tommy Knockers when I was in like 6th grade. To be honest with you, YouTube, I have not spoken to him in a very long time, and I apologize for the burp, but no, I have not seen it, talked to him or anything. So no news. No news, and that's not good news. What's up, Cabin Fever Soap 1? How are you? I hope you have that soap on a rope, baby. Just kidding. Chud absolutely freaked me out, and Hills had eyes. Yes. Barry, I don't know, honestly. Adam Hernandez, you're not late. You made it. That's all that matters. Jane, if you need to, do it. Lori Garza, how are you tonight? Desperation and Regulators, one of my two favorite. Tack was awesome, Stephen Jacob. Yes. Needful Things. Needful Things connects with something. Needful Things, the book, connects with another one of his books. John, that's right. That John Sumner, that's right about where you're from, right? The Night Flyer. Holy shit, I forgot all about that. Thanks, Patriotic Yankum. Yeah, I forgot all about that one. The Night Flyer. The Blob, yeah. Wait, it's 5 in the afternoon in Australia right now? Is it Sunday there? Yeah, so it's 5 Sunday. Nope. No news on the Black Goo, brother. Desperation was great. Regulators and Desperations, read them side by side. Two of the greatest books. But Talisman is probably my favorite Stephen King book ever. The Mist, yeah. $11 a.m. there. Well, why did 5 p.m. in OZ? What's OZ? Oh, Spirit Level. You got me good. Spirit Level got me real good on that one. The Dark Crystal, that's an amazing movie. Yeah. Dick Richards, I live kitty corner. In PA, Sonny? PA, Virginia. PA, West Virginia line. One of my favorite books, Battle Royale. Read it as a teenager. Battle Royale. I don't know if I've read that one, AWD. Who wrote that? Battle Royale. Flight of the Navigator. Yeah, boy. Spirit Level, I know OZ is Australia. That's why you got me confused, because you said 5. Lovely. It's a really sad video. It's a sad video. Jim Henson did Dark Crystal 100%. 100%. Dark Tower. Yeah, Dark Tower is weird. Tremors is a fucking classic. Tremors is a classic. 100% classic. It was like it was cheesy, but it wasn't, you know? It's just, dude, so cheesy, but it's not. You know what I mean? Shit. Ezekiel, I think he just left. You know what sucked about the Dark Tower, Andy, is Critters. Oh shit, Critters is another one like Tremors. It's so cheesy, it's so good. What sucked about Dark Tower is that like the books were like 2 years apart sometimes. That sucked the nuts. Joni Peters, how are you? I hope you watched some good movies. Winter's Tale with Colin Farrell. I'll have to check that out, Sandhoff. That looks pretty good. I like that Colin Farrell movie where he's in the phone booth. Phone booth? What up, Five Rings? How are you? Killer Clowns from Outer Space is a classic. Absolutely. It's one of those cult classics. It fits in there with I just read phone booth. Killer Clowns from Outer Space fits in with the Killer Tomatoes. It fits in with Tremors, Critters, fucking Puppet Master. All the Puppet Masters were great. The Cowboy Gunslinger. Fucking awesome. Good night, Miss Firehorse. I hope you have a great night. Thank you for joining us. Spaceballs, I'm surrounded by assholes. Puppet Masters are great. House of 1,000 Corpses, amazing. Puppet Masters was just Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Amazing book, too. What the fuck? Phantasms, hell yeah. Dude, greatest car, Phantasm, the Hemi Cuda. Lost Boys classic. Jeepers Creepers is a great one. Devil's Reject. What was the other one? Devil's Reject, House of 1,000 Corpses. And then there was the third one. And then there was what? 31? Was it 31? Where the little Nazi midget? Haha, the Nazi midget. Wrong turn. Tales from the Hood is great. 31. The Nazi midget was the greatest theatrical villain. When he came out, I was like, what the hell am I looking at? Yeah. Dude, the Hemi Cuda is one of my favorite cars. I remember when me and Belle went to the car show, Leprechaun in the Hood, yup. When me and Isabel went to the car show this year, there was a lime green Hemi Cuda. Oh my God, was it perfect? Just perfect. Martyrs. No, AWD. I've not seen that. Tall Man is great. People Under the Stairs was a Stephen King. That was a Stephen King story too. All Rob Zombie movies are great. All Rob Zombie movies are just like he really did. He took his music career like serious, and then he took his movie making career very serious. Small Soldiers, really, wow, holy shit, I haven't heard that movie in a while. From Hell, yep. '68 Charger. The new Quantum Leap, have you seen that, Big John? That's kind of cheesy. Lost Boys is like the greatest cult classic movie ever, besides Rocky Horror Picture Show. Best cult classic movie is Rocky Horror Picture Show, then Lost Boys, then Little Shop of Horrors. Little Shop of Horrors is fucking awesome. Red Cardinal 3, have a wonderful night. Thank you for coming with us tonight. I'm glad you were here. From Hell was great, yeah. Yeah, I like Beetlejuice, yeah. When I was growing up, my mom had a 442, a 69 442. It was dark green and it had the two big racing stripes with the vinyl top. Oh, I love that car. Logan's Run. Holy shit. Feed me, Seymour. Stargate. I have the Lori Garza. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful night. I have the original vinyl soundtrack for Rocky Horror Picture Show. I once shaved this kid's head like Buddy from Prodigy and met him say I'm the fire starter. I never can. RJ, you got to write it down. There's some great shit coming. We have like some crazy conversations here. Rodney Dangerfield did the triple Lindy. Remember the triple Lindy? Hot Shots. Dude, they just don't make movies like that anymore. You know, there's some good movies out now, but like back in the day. That'd be crazy, Joe Baker. That's very crazy. I don't know if I'd want to get married to that. Ezekiel, definitely not true. That's really weird. No, not food for thought either. Told my doctor I'm not sure if my TP or wigwam is fucking. Definitely not a valid theory. It's a racist theory, is what it is. That's right. Sam Kennison was the teacher in that. Heathers and Breakfast Club. Fuck yeah. Dude, I'm not on a high horse. I'm just not having your bullshit here, so fuck off. Jesus Christ, who says that shit nowadays? Like, my best friend's black. Dark Waters is black. He's my best friend. I heard that black people get mistaken for Dogman. That's so dumb. Jesus Christ. Dude, I got hit with the fucking trolls tonight. Holy shit. Probably lost subs too. I don't give a shit. I don't need subs like that. No, gained them. Creepshow was good. Creepshow was Sonia Mills. Creepshow, I believe, was oh shit, The Substitute. Yeah. Creepshow was Stephen King, I think. He worked with Stephen King. Patriotic Yankum. I 100%. I say it a lot, actually. Thank you, Sonia. I say it a lot that a lot of these movies that are coming out are like a soft disclosure, like The Descent. You know, it's very, very crazy. Jeff, name a recent great horror film. I really like the High Desert movie. I don't know if that constitute as a horror movie, but I liked it a lot. Hardith, what was your question? I didn't see it. Sorry. Do you think Jurassic World was a soft disclosure? Maybe. Maybe. Haven't seen it. It's actually pretty good. E2. Get Out. Yeah, Jordan Peele was on something right there. Aqualord. Jordan Peele's definitely on the hook on that crap. Get Out was good. What was the other one that Jordan Peele did? Get Out and fuck. Us was real good. Yeah, Us. That's the one. And then dude, you know that movie that someone just mentioned it. I forgot and I apologize for yeah, Sanhoff. Where are you? I booted them. You don't have to go. I booted it. Guys, I wasn't wrong, right? Like Fuck. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't really, I know where it's coming from. There's, with all the drama coming out, they want to target me because I'm staying out of it, and I'm Dark Waters' friend, and I'm not going to side with anybody, really. I'm just out of it. So you just don't say, I have a valid theory that black people are mistaken for Dogman at night in the woods. That's just fucked up. Yeah, I guess so. E-tube. The Crazies was good. The 73 was good. The remake was good too. Yeah, but a subscriber left the show because of it, which is not fucking cool. Exactly right, Dick Richards. Moose, what's up? John, I'd like to see it. Absolutely. What's up, Giant Slayer? Andy Davis, 100%. That's why I'm staying out of it. He knows where I stand. Bone Tomahawk. Classic movie. John McCain, is there any way of sending that to me so I can check it out? I'd love to see it, brother. I won't share it unless you give me permission. I did like I Am Legend. I did like it. I always heard that it was a remake for an older movie, but I never was able to find what older movie it was, to be honest with you. Bone Tomahawk was amazing. What's up, RH? Thanks, Eric. Yeah, Will Smith definitely did ruin his career. Last Man on Earth. Okay. I'll have to check it out. Was it accurate, sort of? Barry's son, he's gone. I eradicated him. Rochelle, thank you for joining us, though. Okay. Remake of Omega Man. No shit. John, I'll put it in the chat right here. Hang on one second. I Am Legend from Omega Man. All right. NAOLNY_Chef at gmail.com. It's right between Leslie Spears and Elsa Blue. Tales of the Crypt is classic. Old Tales of the Crypt from HBO days. 310 to Yuma. Never heard of that. Coma? Never heard of that either. Oh, 310 to Yuma is a Western. Okay, now I know why it sounded familiar a little bit. My godmother loves Westerns. Larry Lemon, thank you very much, brother. Have to go deal with a family. I hope ever. Happy birthday, Larry. Thank you very much for joining us, and happy birthday. Love you. Lisa McDonald, you're never late. You're always here. The cowboy was a robot. Hang on. Fuck. I know the movie. Westworld. You're absolutely right. Thanks, Don Combs and Jane. Westworld. Westworld is amazing. Yes. Westworld is fucking awesome. Wild Wild West was good too, Dick Richards. Hostel is good. I think they ruined the hostels when they made like Hostel 1, Hostel 2, Hostel 3. My birthday was yesterday. I won $100. No shit, Rochelle. Happy birthday. Thank you for joining us tonight on the eve after your birthday. I was attacked by a skinwalker. I'd like to hear that. Were you in Navajo country? Planter's Guy, where were you, brother? Your dogs were too. I hope your dogs are all right. Fuck. That is not good. California. Jeez, if you don't mind, could you email me a kind of a brief synapse of what went down? I'd like to hear it. Yeah, take my hand strong. You're right. You're right. Do I like war movies? Yeah, I like war movies. I love war movies. Hey, hang on a second. There's another. Dogman is a fucking troll. Look at this. You're out of here. Spirit level 333. They're gone. This is crazy. I live in Yuma. That's crazy. You know what's even nuts is like I don't even watch anyone else's live stream. So like these fucking trolls. It's because Patriotic Inc. It's literally because it's these chode channels like have nothing better to do. So they have their chode subscribers be like, yeah, go over to this channel. It's their ego. They're like, he has more subs than we do. It's not fair. Look at my gold necklace. I'm so fucking awesome. Planters guy, why, brother? Colin, too much, brother. Troll the movie was good. Dogman, you came in. I was asking about you like 2 hours ago. How are you? Good morning. Because I'm a Holly. Oh, shit. Happy birthday, Planters guy. Halloween B-Day and everything revolves around it. Absolutely right. Dang. All right. Alara, how are you? I hope I said your name right. Alara Wendy Adele. Alara Wendy Adele. Shackleneck, where you been all night, brother? This is like your third comment. I hope you saw me do the box. Yeah, it's 2:30. We're rolling in. We got a 2 hour and 30-minute live stream. I will, Melody. I will. You got to worry about that. I'm never going to change the way the channel is, ever. I'm doing well, Ron S. How are you doing? Planters, you let me know what I can share and cannot share, and that's fine, brother. Even if you don't want me to hear it. Just checking something real quick, guys. Sorry. Yeah, that is crazy. I have never had anyone make a racist comment on this channel and think that I'd be cool with it. Like, what the hell? Like, we live in 2023. It's fucking, that shit's dead and gone. Like, fuck. Susie Smith, I was just about to say something like, what are you doing? Come to me, lady. Just kidding. Bunch of cement work at John Hancock Building in Chicago. Dang. That's a big building, too. The John Hancock Building in Chicago. Absolutely right, RJ. Ron S., be safe, brother. I encountered a reptilian hybrid several years ago while attending college in Oregon. This individual was extremely manipulative with words and dangerous with its deeds. Once, I told him that he was a cold-blooded bastard after he humiliated a friend. He became very angry, staring at me with this hideous glare. He said I would suffer for my disrespect. That night, while I studied in my dorm room, I was alarmed by a shadowy figure starting to manifest. I'm sensitive to energy, so I immediately started to raise the vibration in the room. It quickly dissipated. That startled me, and I was on full alert. I will, Ronnie. Thank you for joining us tonight, brother. Later that night, at approximately 2 in the morning, I woke up from what I thought was a dream, but alarmed by the grotesque reptilian form on top of my body attempting to choke me. It screeched and wailed like it was taking delight in my fear and pain. I struggled and finally threw the fiend off of me. As it cowered on the floor, glaring at me, I immediately knew that it was this individual I had insulted earlier. It thrust itself at me. I reached for my pants on my desk chair to retrieve my pocket knife. It was choking me as I pulled the weapon from my pants pocket and toiled to open the blade. I was able to push it off long enough to slash it across its left arm and upper chest. With a howl of rage, it ran to the wall and disappeared through it. I turned the light on to fully illuminate the room and noticed blood on the knife, bed sheets, and floor. I checked myself to make sure it was not my blood. I was awake the rest of the night and ready to strike if need to defend myself. I was exhausted in the morning, but made my best to class. I noticed the individual coming out of his dorm room. He had a bandage on his left arm, the same spot where I had cut that reptilian. He noticed me and walked directly to me, nose to nose, glared at me with these evil reptilian eyes. Watch your back because this isn't over, he murmured. I walked past him and made my way to class. Later that day, the dorm staff and housing administration wanted to talk to me. While I talked to one of the dorm staff regarding this individual, the administrator breathed out, "Don't provoke him. It's important that you do not cause trouble with him." The dorm staff was obviously terrified of this guy and behaved like his minions. This was startling. That same night, I felt weary presence watching me. That sense of dread continued for several weeks until I moved off campus to avoid this hostile individual. However, I often noticed him and his acquaintances blatantly watching me while I was on campus and in town. I know that I wasn't the only person affected by this guy, but no one ever dared to discuss it. Many strange things happened as well, including the sudden death of 2 students in that same dorm. No details on those deaths ever disclosed, just that they died because of medical reasons. I know others are out there who were aware of the reptilians and that there are ways humanity can use to defend itself against them. I have been fortunate to meet several people who safeguard themselves and their family. These terrible beings are the scourge that we'll continue to confront. Be safe. Jen Cox, have a good night. Thank you for joining us tonight. John McCain, if you want, listen to today's first upload that I did. And that guy actually had been, had a horrific encounter, his only encounter in '88, and did not talk about it to anyone. It was unbelievable. I'd love to hear your stories, though, John. Steven, have a good night. I hope to see you next week, Steven. All right, guys, we're about 2 hours and 40 minutes into the live stream. And I had a blast tonight. I hope you guys did. Usually when I go in the woods, I carry my 30-30 with a pistol 45. So it's always safe to be in the woods with a pistol. Planters guy, you know, I did think you did send it to me then. Yeah, I know you did. I've narrated it. I do remember it now. Yeah. I have watched the V series remake, Truth Quest. Yeah, I gotta make Belle some food. She's not feeling good. She had 101 temperature today. So Jesus is King, RH. Amen, brother. All right, guys. Be safe. I had a blast with all of y'all. And I'll see you next week. Actually, Tuesday, 11 o'clock. You're right, Planters guy. Absolutely right, 100%. I don't know why I forgot it. I'm so sorry. It's just been a long couple of years. Anyway, Halloween, 11 p.m. live stream. I'm going to get a burner phone. We're going to do a call in. I've got to figure it out how we're going to do it, but we will do it. 5 rings. I hope to see you guys there. Planters guy, hope to see you there. It is what it is. I love you all. Thank you for joining me tonight. And be safe.